What's up, folks? So I see that a lot of you guys don't like the 240. It's kind of like a split between like, yeah, the 240 is cool, kind of like your channel, or like I'm unsubbing. This guy's a piece of crap for trading the Red Z. Why would he do that? He's so stupid. Why would he ever do that? And what you guys don't realize is that I feel so horrible for trading the Red Z. I did not want to sell that or trade it. It's just like there was just no outcome with it. No matter what I did, no matter how much money I spent into it, it'd still be, a really bad twisted frame chassis. And as much as I really wanted to get it done, it was kind of like a slap in the face when it finally, when Level Ride finally told me that this thing needs a front clip. This thing is beat. So I was bummed. Of course I'm bummed. And the 240 was up on Craigslist for $3,500, and I thought it was a good deal. Like I could probably clean this 240 up, sell it for more, and then have a bigger fund for my next project. Which, obviously, with everybody showing me, the love for the 240 and the hate for the 240, me personally having to drive it around the last couple days, like I didn't drive it to work or anything because this thing is beat, and I mean really beat. So like I haven't driven it to work, but I've driven around the neighborhood. I showed a lot of my friends, and how I really feel about the 240 is that it's just too clapped for me. Like honestly, like there's a level of clapped I can go to, and like it's just like so far, like it's gone. It's just so clapped. I can't deal with that. So that 240 will be sold. But until I sold, I already ordered a bunch of stuff for it to make it cleaner. So maybe I can get a few bucks off of it. I'm not trying to really make a lot. If anybody wants to buy it, it runs and drives, single cam. The wiring is a little bit messed up, but it runs and drives, and it'll take you there and back. All it needs is somebody to like wire up some blinkers, and it's dailyable. It's just a little bit beat. 3,000 bucks. That's all I want out of that thing. I think it's worth the money. I think it's a running clean title car. It's a 91, but with a single cam in it. Probably had like a JZ or a LS in it before, but it's clean title and it runs. So 3,000 I think is pretty fair for it. But while you guys are questioning me what I'm gonna do next, I'm actually gonna not tell you guys. I want you guys to stick around. I want you guys to check out what I'm about to do next. Just try and trust me. Just try and not unsub like the 50 people who unsubbed when I showed them that I got the 240. But just trust me. It's going to be twice as sick as the Red Z, I promise. And I'm going to do everything I can to do it. So Villains, like I said in the last video, the Villains track is probably going to be sometime this summer, I'm hoping. So I'm trying to have my car drift ready in the next 2 months. So that being said, I'm going to grind so hard. I'm going to try to work as much hours at work. I'm going to try to clean up the Miata as much as possible so when I do sell it, I can make as much money out of it as possible. I'm going to clean up the 240, obviously. 3,000 would already be making more than the Red Z if I parted it out or even sold it as it running and driving but with needs a front clip. But I'm going to try to save every penny so that I can reliably and safely, comfortably buy this car that I want. This car will no doubt kill the game. So stay tuned. But yeah, let's go check out the Clapmobile. Ooh, baby. There's the Miata right there. I got the rear bumper wrapped. Everything is done on that Miata besides the front bumper. I'm just lazy right now. Side skirts, everything. Oh, it's going to look perfect. But here is the green turd. The one that you see inside the toilet after you have green beans. This is it. The right-hand drive. Oh yeah, I got a clutch fan for it, so that's sick. So it's not going to be overheating. Not that I even knew it was overheating because there's no cluster. That battery is not okay right behind the passenger seat. I just don't feel comfortable with it being right there. I'd rather have it in the trunk or in the engine bay, but yeah, it's a little weird. It looks like it has enough room to make it to the trunk, but yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So the first thing you notice when you're sitting down in the right-hand drive 240, it's a little weird. This hole right here. So this is what I was talking about when I said it might have had a JZ or a LS1. If anybody has any, info on that, you should let me know, because I don't know why it's cut so far back. I don't know, maybe, yeah, I don't know. So we got a fine grip Royal steering wheel. It's a wood finish with cracks everywhere. This thing looks like it had, a lot of use to it. Another thing, it's being held on by 4 bolts and they're not tight. So this thing's got a little bit of play. I noticed that it's got some eBay sort of hub. I don't know what it is. If any of you guys know any of these parts, fill me in the comments. I do not know any of this stuff. It's got a little eBay drift button. This thing is pretty cool. I like the drift buttons. It works pretty good. It's also got a red little ball shift knob. That's cool. It's got no trans upper cover thing, and then also the boot cover. I have both those straight from FR Sport in the house. I'll put them on in a second. AC, heat, cold, nothing works. This doesn't even bend sideways. Nothing, none of this stuff works. It's all just there for show, I guess. It's got the cardboard smiley face. My favorite part of the interior. So these two switches, I don't know what these two do. This looks like it has no ground. Both those don't have a ground. I attached a ground to one of them and turned on this little USB thing right here. So this switch is to that. I don't know what that is for. It just stays on or off. I don't know. This is the fuel pump switch. It's on right now. It should be off, but it's on. So off. And here is the professional wiring that was done by one of the owners of this car. As you can see, it is everywhere. There's wires everywhere. This cluster barely sits in. It doesn't work at all, but it's there. So the car does have power locks and power windows, but they've been converted to manual windows. That is a vice grip right there that rolls down the window. It works great. And on this side we have the wrench that you guys saw in the last video. So this thing actually works even better than a power window. You actually don't get it stuck anymore, and you can actually, you know, roll it up as fast as you want to your liking. So that's pretty cool. So now that we are outside of the car, we can take a pretty good look on how crappy this paint job is. So these things are supposed to be black. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. There's overspray right here. There's overspray everywhere. There's overspray right here. There's overspray on the wheels. There's overspray everywhere. No molding in the rear window. I don't know why. I don't know why it's even been removed. But it has trunk pins, which is pretty race car. I don't know why it has trunk pins, but it has them. They're pretty rusty and they're hard to come out, but they're trunk pins and they keep your trunk pretty down. I think there's supposed to be two more right here, but I assume that the downforce is being used as rear pins. So we got a single cam in this 240, so you already know it is straight piped all the way. That's how we roll. Single cam life. A little bit of Bondo on this corner. Nothing's hurt by a little bit of Bondo. Still looks clean title, and it is clean title, so it's all good. A little more Bondo down here. I don't know, it just looks so wavy. This looks like it's just like Play-Doh. I don't know why all S13s just do this. I don't know. Well, maybe it's from rolling the fenders. Yeah, probably. They just stick out so far. Maybe, I don't know. These things probably aren't even bolted on. So I showed you guys all this in the last video, but this is going to kind of be like a in-depth, you know, what's going on. Oh, it is leaking oil from the front main seal. Yeah, they painted over the coilover tops. It's got booger welds everywhere. This, like, I don't even know. This thing looks... This whole front end looks like it was like re-cut off, and yeah, that looks so horrible. Wiring is a mess. No power steering. Maybe I can try to mock that up today. He said he got all the stuff inside the trunk, so I guess I'll take a look at that and then try to do something with that. So I found out that this is a HKS oil cap, which is pretty cool. I don't know why they'd make them for these single cam motors, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, here is my S13 coupe, or should I say just right hand drive 240SX with the missing stud. I guess while I'm out here looking at the studs, I should take a look and see if I have to buy any more besides one. Nope, looks like it all checks out pretty good. Front tires are completely spanked. Yeah, it's a slick top though, no sunroof. I mean, it's good news. It's awesome news. Alrighty, now that we're back in here, you can see that there is a puddle by my feet. One of my favorite things about owning a piece of shit. So I put the key in just like that. Make sure it's in neutral. Turn the fuel pump switch on, and let's start it up. Oh shit! Just gotta give her some gas. Just gotta give her some gas. That's it. Yeah, just wanted to start it up one time for the one time. Yeah. Let's put this a little bit down so y'all can see me. Oh yeah, no seat belts. I don't know why I looked. Let's take this out. So reverse. Oh, manual steering. Why? Some scrapage. No, I'm a professional driver, that's why. Oh yeah, I feel like I was just driving the Red Z. Oh my my god, this thing is just such a piece of crap. Just, oh my goodness. And I'm about to drive past my cop. That's a sheriff. Let's see if you can see him right there. Ah! Alright. He's cool though. He's cool though. We all cool in this neighborhood. Alright, so, oh, I can't even whip it around back here. Oh, hey! Oh my goodness. I'm so stupid. What am I doing? I just wanted to whip it one time for the one time. Before the alignment, this car was undrivable. If I tried to drive right now, I'd be like, woo! But since I got the alignment, it's mint. Here, look, we're passing another sheriff. See him? Right there. So we got it, bro. Ain't nobody taking my right-hand drive 240. That's for sure, for sure. There's not one piece of shit car in this neighborhood. Like, I own like the whole quantity of piece of shit cars. Oh, my Miata. Hi, Miata. Alright, I gotta get inside. So yeah, I said in the beginning of this video, you know, explain myself what I'm gonna do. I wanna sell everything, and I wanna get like the sickest street drift car ever. And it's gonna be like, I'll give you guys one hit. It's gonna be from Copart, and it's gonna be sick. So that's it. I didn't do anything in today's video. I wasn't planning on making a video today. I kind of just wanted to tell you guys, you know, what's going on with the 240, and you know, I didn't want a lot of people thinking that I wanted to keep this car. I kind of like gave off a kind of little, you know, euphoria that I wanted to kind of, you know, try to make this into my project car and stuff. But really, I was kind of just pointing out all the bad things that I do not want to deal with. I do not want to deal with this horribleness. Like, what I want to deal with is like stuff that I'm gonna break at the track. Like, that's what I want to deal with. But yeah, this thing's a piece of junk. I'm sad if you guys, sorry if you guys like this car. You know, it is right-hand drive. That's the only thing cool about this car. Everything besides the steering wheel being on the right side, I don't like. As much as I love the Miata, for some reason it's so much to insure it. Like, it is the same amount to insure that Miata as it was actually $10 more to insure that Miata than it was for my blue 350Z. So yeah, it's just like, I just want one car. I just want one car that can do it all and just be, you know, not have it be a shit box and not throw it into a wall or not, you know, crash it like I did with the 350Z, the blue Z. I just want it to be one car that's, I can keep, you know, super clean, super flush, and, you know, go on some solo runs, maybe some tandems with my boys, but I don't want to be smashing it. I don't want it to be crazy, you know. I don't want it to be a pile of shit, you know. This really like showed me of what I, you know, the opposite of what I want, and you know, and that's just how it goes. But most of all, subscribe, like the video if you guys like it, you know, comment down below what you think I'm gonna get. It's gonna be the sickest car ever. I'm gonna say that the last time. It's gonna be the sickest, dopest car ever. I want you guys to comment whatever car you guys think I'm gonna do. The one car that will kill the game of YouTube right now. Peace out.